Callum McGuigan, IFLTV, delighted to be joined by Joshua Buatsi in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Joshua, massive fight week, probably the biggest of your career to date. How are you feeling coming into this one?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling good. I think, again, another challenge, one that I'm looking forward to. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
A lot of people say that Callum Smith's the toughest fight of your career. Have you ever sparred with Callum or had any rounds with him at all?
No, I never sparred him. I think I've only seen the dude like twice in my life as well. So I think the first time I actually remember seeing him was a month ago, during that whole little spell we had to do in London. Prior to that, maybe I've seen him once. So I ain't seen him much.
In terms of Callum Smith, obviously got beat by Beterbiev, then came back with a good win and now this fight. What did you take from Callum Smith's last few performances, and in particular that Beterbiev loss?
Just the results, what happened, he fought and didn't come out on top. There's not much to say about it, man. Again, I always focus on what I'm doing and rather than what the opponent has done or is doing.
Obviously, whenever you were younger and coming up through the amateur system, you probably maybe had an idea at some point you and Callum would cross paths. Was that the case?
Not in the amateurs, maybe in the pros a little bit when he was super middle, then he moved up. I thought might happen. Then maybe a few years ago, a few things were said, but nothing materialized. But now it's materialized, so yeah, I'm locked in on that.
What do you expect from him on Saturday night? Obviously, this is kind of a lot of people saying like a last chance saloon. Callum Smith, if you were to get the win, possibly might walk away from the sport. What do you expect from Callum on Saturday night?
You got to ask him, man. I can't tell you what he's gonna come and do. It's just more about what I've been working on and what I have to do on that night. So anything regarding him, you got to ask him.
Well, let me ask you then. What can we expect from Joshua Buatsi on Saturday night?
I come to win. My answers for these things are always the same. I come to win, I come to fight. Show what I've been working on in camp and just, defend my crown, defend what I have.
Obviously, this is a massive stage and a lot of people saying the best fight card ever in boxing. What does it mean to you to be a part of that?
It's a big thing. You want to be in big fights, you want to be involved in big things. But when you get the call to say, oh, this is the biggest card ever in boxing, and you're going to be part of it, it's a good feeling. But it's not just to participate in it, you want to win it as well. So as much as I'm happy to be on it, that's cool, but I'm there to win.
You speak about winning, and obviously winning a fight like this could really change your life forever with the opportunities. They're kind of endless after this. When you look around the card and you see the big names and you see the fights that are being made here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, does that whet your appetite for more of this in the future?
Absolutely. We did Wembley in September, and this came, and we've taken it. And the aim is to stay on and to get more opportunities like this.
Obviously, another big fight that's a part of a Riyadh season card is Terence Crawford against Canelo. What do you make of that fight, Joshua?
It's hard to ask me stuff like this on fight week. I'm not even thinking about that. But when it happens, it's a good fight. For now, I got to think about what I'm doing.
I don't want to look past Callum Smith, but do you have kind of like a 12-month plan for Joshua Buatsi and where you want to be in the next 12 months?
I don't, and I've never had that. I always say to people, more time with me, I only know what I'm doing for the next 2 days. Even tomorrow, I'll be honest with you, I'm not too sure what's going on. So when people ask me that, oh, in 6 months' time, where do you see yourself? I don't know, and I don't really care. It's about February the 22nd. That's the next appointment in my life. So February 22nd is all I've been thinking about. And I'll tell you something, I think in November last year, I've got to go to some dinner, yeah? And they were like, oh, we're going to book you in Josh for March this year. And I was like, bro, I can't even tell you what I'm doing December, January, February to tell you what I'm going to do in March. So I had to laugh at it, but let's see if I show up. But yeah, I mean, the next stop in my life is February 22nd. And there's nothing else that matters or anything else I'm thinking about.
Obviously, a lot of people want to see Buatsi Yarde. Do you think we'll ever see that fight?
Hands down, yeah. Hopefully this year as well.
If he comes through that then, Buatsi Yarde, is that the plan?
If it's offered and the offer's good, I'll take it. If there's a better offer, i.e. getting closer to the world title, I'll take that instead.
Well, Josh, I'll give you the last word on this. Just a message to your fans and the people that are going to watch on Saturday night. What type of performance can we expect from Joshua Buatsi?
Just tune in, man. Two good stars coming together. It's not one to miss, so make sure you tune in.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.